Good evening, everybody. This is Flying Crow. I hope everybody had a great new year and a happy and safe one. I just wanted to give you a little tip today from my messy workbench on on renumbering engines. Now, luckily, this engine doesn't require that I change the number boards because I'm going to be using the same number, 645, but it happened to be that at the time I'm modeling, KCS used 3-inch numbers on the side of their cabs instead of 9-inch numbers like these are. So what I need to do, of course, is remove this number so I can decal with the smaller 3-inch numbers. So to do that, I'm just going to, I know there's other ways to do this, but I haven't had as much success doing it the other ways. I know you can put on solve a set and then tape over it and then pull off the number, and I just haven't had a lot of luck doing that. I mean, it eventually comes off, but it takes multiple passes, multiple layers of doing that. So I found an easier way, and that's with acetone. Most of the numbers that are on models these days, they're not decals, they're actually printed on. But one of the things is, no matter what method you use, there's going to probably be a small ghost image left of the numbers. And so that's just something you're either going to have to live with, or you're going to have to repaint over the numbers after you take them off. So just depending on how this comes out, I have tried this on another Athearn, and I've tried it on Atlas, and I've had good success with it without many problems. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to take the acetone. I've got a rag here, and acetone and Q-tips, and that's all. That's really all I need. So I'm going to go ahead and dip my Q-tip in the acetone, and I'm going to very gently, because I don't want to take any paint off, I'm just going to very gently rub it up and down on the number. I don't want to press on the Q-tip at all. And I don't want so much acetone on here that it starts running down the side either. So as you can see, as I just wipe a little bit, and I'm just very, very gently pressing, you can see the number starts to come off. Hang on a second. And I don't want to smear red around and have to clean up more, so I'm dipping the other end of the Q-tip. So you can see, once the decal is off, or sorry, the printing, you can tell when all the printing's gone away, then I'm just going to take my rag and wipe it. You know, and red's a funny color, so I might have to go back over just a little bit with some more acetone. But you can see essentially the number's gone now. I think I'm just gonna take a cotton pad with a little acetone on it now and go over it, just to clean the red residue off of the printing. Like I said, I don't want to rub hard because I don't want to get into the paint that's underneath it. There we go. And that's about perfect. I had already weathered this, so I did clean off some of my weathering, so when I go back and renumber it and re-weather it, it's going to look a little bit better. But as you can see, number's gone. And I did it live here on camera, and it only took a couple minutes. So this is if you wanted to use this on your models, I would try to rub a Q-tip on an inconspicuous place as far as where the paint is, just to see, just to experiment with it, see if it takes paint off, see if it doesn't. You know, that kind of stuff. So just very lightly rub it. And keep turning your toothpick, because you don't want to make the side of your engine pink in this case. And that's the only reason I'm taking my time. I mean, on this one, it's not, you know, rubbing white into gray isn't going to be a big deal. But rubbing red into white is kind of a, you know, a little more time consuming. You see it's cleaning off some of my weathering as well. Because the weathering on this, I think I just did it with water-based paint, so the acetone is going to affect it pretty quickly. So I'm going to, actually I think I'm going to wipe that whole panel and see what I come up with. Maybe I'll just take a take another cotton pad here, and I kind of like to go straight up and down because that's how it's going to be weathered eventually. You can do a little bit of side to side, but I don't think it'll hurt. But there you go. I mean, it's gone, and just that quick. So if you try this method on one of your engines, if you want to renumber them, just you know, just a light touch. Experiment first if you want to. If you don't care about destroying the paint job, it doesn't matter. So as you can see on this, I didn't touch the paint job at all. It took the numbers off. This is an Athearn ready to run. It took the numbers off and the weathering, of course, that I had put on there, but otherwise it didn't touch anything. So I hope this little tip helps you, and we'll talk to everyone later. Thanks.